This show is proudly brought to you by Home of H Ghana and sponsored by Yadia Herbal Center and Just Men Ghana.
Yo, what's up, beautiful people? Welcome to the show. TWL London, the show created for all to spotlight, empower, and educate. The guests on today's episode are Akosia Shelley, Quecy Sunday, and my main plug, ROY DAMTEY. Let's get right in.
Welcome, guys. Welcome to Tea with London.
Thank you for having us.
I'm so excited you guys came. So before we start everything, let's have a toast. To our beautiful infused tea. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay. Welcome to the second episode of Tea with London. My name is London, the creator, and for today's episode, we would be talking about the 50-50 rule. Why are you guys confused? I guess my guests don't know what the 50-50 rule is, but before I tell you what the 50-50 rule is, let's check out what is on Spot On.
The entrepreneur who uses proceeds of his watch business to fund education in Africa. William Adoessi is our spot on personality for today's episode of Tea with London. William Adoessi is the CEO and head designer of Vitae London, which was founded in 2016. Vitae London is an affordable watch and accessories brand based in London. It was founded in 2016. The word Vitae, meaning life, uses the hashtag Your Watch, Their Future, a reflection of how Adoessi is using what he describes as positive capitalism. Born and raised in South London, the birth of Vitae came from a trip to South Africa that changed how Adoessi and his wife wanted to help other people. Education is a powerful tool that is the basis of what Vitae does.
Welcome back from Spot On. My name is London, the creator, and this is Tea with London, the only show where I get to talk to everybody. We chit-chat, we kind of like speak more diverse on topics. But today, my guests are beautifully seated, and we are going to be discussing the 50-50 rule. So, obviously, before we went on Spot On, my guests didn't know what 50-50 rule is. So let me explain to you what the 50-50 rule is. So the 50-50 rule basically is a rule set down where a man and a woman, if they're in a relationship or whether they are getting married or whatsoever, they're supposed to split either their finances 50-50, their emotions 50-50, everything 50-50. You just said whoa. Why did you say whoa?
I think it should be that way if they're so much in love or they're heading towards a marriage. Because being in a relationship, I think it's very dangerous to go in 50-50 at that point from the beginning till you both are more convinced and you know what you guys want and you know where you're heading to. Okay. I think it's good, but it's dangerous from the start if you start.
So you are thinking that, oh, when you guys are now in marriage or you guys are married, that's when you think you can share your finances 50-50. So I should know what is in your bank account.
Of course,
course.
you should know.
Of course.
You see, why do we marry? The very moment you agree that I want to move on with Akosua, it means you love the person and you are ready to take everything up and down with her.
Okay.
So it's a do or die affair. Sure. So if I love this person and I'm moving in my house with the person, then I should be able to, do the 50-50 with the person.
So you guys are going to have an initial conversation that, so for the lights bill, you're paying 50% of it and I pay 50%.
No,
so
I think that the 50-50 rule should apply if we have a similar income, if we have a similar range.
So okay, wait, sorry to chip in, sorry. So you definitely, with what you're saying, meaning you would discuss your finances with your spouse.
Exactly, I would. And in a situation where somebody earns more, the 50-50
Is it 50-50 of your income?
So 50-50 of income.
1,000, I'll bring 1,000, right?
Yes.
But
I-
I earn 1,000, you earn 2,000, so it's
Obviously.
not 50. Yes. So I feel like
I think I would bet to differ.
so we should both bring 1,000.
No. What I'm trying to say is that it's love.
Yeah.
We are couple.
Yeah.
And we live in the same house under the same roof.
Yeah.
So if I have the money to buy a piece of land, it's for us.
Yeah.
If I have money to buy couch, it is for us.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be a moment where I would say that maybe we should bring 50 cedis, let me add 50 cedis or something. But if I should be able to go outside and bring something home with.
So what if you were in the car? So I'm creating this scenario. What if you were in the car with your wife or your girlfriend, and then she spots this beautiful place where we are, that is Home of Age Ghana, and the person your spouse or your partner goes like, hi Quecy, so I think that I spotted this cool place where they sell, a very affordable furnitures, and then they are luxurious, blah, 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 like they are chic. So I think that let's go check out what is there. And then you walk into a Home of Age and you realize that, wow, most of the things that they sell here, it's not what you find in other furniture stores. They are just like, they are chic, they are not on the market, they're not easy to find. Yeah. So I think, let's pick a furniture or two and take to our house. Yeah. Now, she suggested that. Would you pay the bill after she...
Why not? If I have the money, I will gladly pay. Why not? That is not, I'm coming. Yeah. That's not the moment I'm going to be like, okay, it's 2,000 to bring, no. If I have the money, but if I don't have the money, I just go, babe, I think I can offer this.
Yeah.
Do you have something to add up?
Yeah. Or like, I think, to add to what you're saying, I feel like when we have the initial discussion, then we have an account that has the money that we all use. So that with every purchase, it's not a discussion. Yes. The account is there, you just move from it.
Okay, so you both are going to create a couple account.
If you love somebody, there's nothing like calculations. Sure.
No, but just so that you don't always have to discuss money. There's an agreement and there's a bank account that suits that agreement. So whatever you need, you pull from.
Babe, I'm not going to I'm not going to talk about the money.
Babe.
I'm not going to talk about the money. We entered Home of Age, and I feel like we should get this furniture, and I have about 1 million of cedis. I just offer.
But then she suggested it.
I don't care. I love her.
Yeah, so there's no. It's similar because they're offering where the card.
So won't you feel more drained? So you see, the reason why I'm asking this.
If I don't have money, I won't buy.
The reason why I'm asking this.
She's suggesting might be based on what she knows that her husband can provide or can do. You get it? Good. She can't just go out of the blue and just suggest something because
before she suggests.
Oh no, probably definitely, it's obvious. You guys are here right now. As you were coming here, Home of Age has displayed their things right here in the showroom. They look so beautiful. Even from outside, as you're driving by, you're definitely going to see some of the pieces they have. You haven't entered the showroom to be sure if Home of Age's things that they sell in here are either affordable, they're expensive, overly expensive. You don't know. She doesn't know. Probably she might be passing by and she spotted it. And then she thought that, for the house's sake, I think let's come get some furniture. Or probably if there was a dressing mirror here, which they don't have. But then if they used to have like a dressing mirror for women and then she spotted it. And then one time you're sitting or you're driving with Trasevid, more then she's like, hey babe, me who some dressing mirror be wa yanko check and I mean a price and they're saying. And then she comes with you and you both enter and you find out the price. Would you pay for it since it's something she's going to need?
You see, London, before my wife, this is not my girlfriend, before my wife can suggest something in the open, it means it's something we've already thought about it, that maybe we would need some furniture in the house.
What if you never thought about it?
So it means we don't need it.
I feel like you're driving.
You're trying to play out.
The thing, no. So let me go straight to the. So the 50-50 rule is a rule set down that you share emotions 50-50, finances 50-50. Now, in a case where we've not had that conversation, we're dating or something, and then obviously one is going to feel. Let's be realistic here. One is going to feel drained.
Yeah.
And it's obviously the man.
No, it's not the man. It changes. with time it changes.
That is-
There's time that you will provide more emotional support than I am.
yeah.
And there are times that I will provide more emotional support than you would. It's just for people to understand that things change. And we
Varies
balance each other
exactly,
out. Yeah.
and it's being in a relationship like a marriage. It is a whole journey for you to get to know your spouse very well
And yourself. Yeah.
and yourself. You are able to identify yourselves and your weaknesses and all of that.
Yeah.
So before like I said earlier, before my wife can suggest 20,000 furniture, she knows what
She has an idea of what she
we
wants.
can.
But then she didn't suggest. The scenario is she didn't suggest. She saw the space. You entered the space. It looked beautiful for her. She suggested that, oh, babes, we might need this. Or, babes, I need this.
It's either we are going to get it later or we are getting it now.
The 50-50 question, his is, he doesn't believe in 50-50. He'll pay if he can afford it.
And if my babe also
At the
can
moment.
do it,
My
fine.
answer is 50-50 depending on the level of income. So 50% of my income and 50%
Of his income. Okay, so which means with you both would have a financial conversation.
and an account that has
It's
money
mama
for
bedroom
that.
home of H. Na
So
fena mama
he is-
mobile calculation.
We do home of age, mobile calculations.
And no issue, and
Get
no your
it.
name and also your provider. Fine, me I'll contribute.
No, it's
So
not like
what
I
is
am a
yours?
no. It's,
I
wait,
feel
wait.
So that they can.
when you both are here, that's not the best time for you to be calculating finances. Like, as a man, you should be shy and you should you can go like, babe,
So
can you
excuse
adapt?
me,
No.
can we take this moment to point out that the men are saying that they will provide, yet when you ask for it, you are the gold digger. You are doing too much.
Exactly my question, because okay, let me come in. Let's say I was Akosia or I was a woman and then we're in a relationship. Almost
Actually, a woman here.
yes, okay, every time she is I hope you get and then almost every time she picks up her phone, babes, I need airtime.
This is my wife.
In a relationship, probably, okay, she's your wife. She's your wife. Okay, let me use your scenario. She's your wife. Babes,
I'm not talking about wife.
she's working. She is working. You are working. Probably her work gives her 3,000 Ghana cedis per month. Your work gives you 5,000 per month. I don't know the level of conversation when it comes to finances you would have with your wife. But then almost every time, babes, I need airtime. Babes, in Kuna sound.
I'm not marrying a lady like that in the first place.
But then you said it should be balanced.
I'm not seriously.
No,
I'm not.
he's not saying
I'm not
balance. He's
marrying a lady like that. That is why I said that before you graduate to the level of we are married.
So with you, if the lady turns out to ask more, the relationship.
It is I'm not going to even find interest in that lady in the first place to even go into a relationship with her.
Yeah.
Oh, probably she doesn't have it.
I don't know why.
Probably she doesn't have it.
From
No,
what
it's
you
not
are saying,
about
she's
having
calling every day. I need credits. I need perfume. I need.
Yeah.
It's not like every day, but
I don't expect you.
But
You should ask me,
sometimes,
Bobby.
sometimes those things don't. It's not like a character flaw. It's a love language. Okay.
Exactly.
Somebody
Giving.
does those things because
Giving.
it makes them
Yes,
feel good. That
exactly.
their man is
Everybody
good,
has
but
a
it's not
different
about
love.
their
Everybody has a
amount.
different love.
Please,
language.
that is not my
Yes.
kind of
Love
girl.
language.
I think it
my
varies.
my
Somebody's love
varies,
language
so-
is you buying me gifts all the time.
Yeah.
any relationship with a me so.
Yeah. So
Because
then-
my kind of relationship, seriously, my kind of relationship is so darling to the extent that my babe should be able to go to town and bring home something without asking me. She should just surprise me. I also go home, I also go outside and I do same. But you shouldn't come and call me, baby. I went to home of age, I saw some furniture, then you come home and inform me, so what? Oh, babe, I went there and I realized that
Wait,
it's
so
actually.
you're saying your wife shouldn't be able to ask you for stuff?
Yeah, so what if she
No, I'm not saying she shouldn't be asking me for stuff, but it shouldn't be regular. It should be such that you came to home of age, you realize that the furniture cost like 10,000, and babe, you came back home with the intentions that maybe. And first of all,
I love Akosia's expression right now. She's
we
like,
need that furniture in the house. It is something we've already thought of.
what if you didn't think, okay, let me give you the scenario. What if she didn't think of? She thinks she needs it.
She thinks she needs it, then she should get it. She should get it. Yeah, she can go to.
Are you marrying such a man?
I'm not marrying you.
I breakup.
So London, what I'm trying to say is that after you've come to the showroom to get whatever you want and you feel you need it, it is not the house, or you need it. You should be able to offer, if it's 10,000, you should be able to go like, oh, I have 7,000 and.
So your wife should be the kind of wife that would say, oh, babes, but it's left with this.
Yeah, I will just support, but don't come and put everything on me.
So you would never, you would.
Well, you were saying initially that if you have the money, you
If I have the money, but this is something you need. We have Junior and Princess, remember?
So if she needs it, she should get it.
She should get it. If I have, like, if I'm in the position, I'll help.
How about you?
I think I beg to differ, but in a relationship, if you, the man, have a greater income than the lady, I think it's cool when sometimes you have to.
But do you think it's safe to discuss finances with someone you're in a relationship with?
In a relationship, no, but when you both know you're heading towards marriage, yes, because it's dangerous.
Are we in marriage or?
No, and I'm
marriage. You have to be in a relationship.
Yes.
change because.
But I have a question. Will you be comfortable in a home where the woman earns more, that she does more? Will you be comfortable as Ghanaian men?
It's about love. If you love me, fine.
Okay, so let me play this. I took my time to actually create scenarios to actually help the conversation. On the first date, who should pay the bill?
Anybody at all, but it should be me. But then if you offer to pay, we are good to go.
I think the truth is we're raised in a society where the man pays first. And the truth is West African men, especially Ghanaian men and Nigerian men, have really created a good name for themselves in other parts of Africa, like South and East Africa, because they do this, right? And so me, I think it's fine, but maybe for future dates, the first one, it would be nice if the man said it, especially if he suggested it.
I took my wallet, ready to pay the bill, and he offered to. I'll just put my wallet back. Then I'll thank you. After all, we all ate, we all enjoyed.
Yeah.
Hey.
Look, my project coordinator is just behind and she's like, really? So let's say in a scenario where she's in the office and then she goes like, hi babes, Quecy, are you there? I think we can go have lunch at Kozo, blah, blah, blah. Who pays the bill?
Anybody at all can pay.
Oh, so even if she calls for the date?
I should go prepared.
You see, I think that the language, babe, I want to take you here, is I want to.
She says, I want to.
Let's
but
go.
Can we go up to? It's a different language altogether.
There are some women that will go like, oh, babes, let's go. Babe, I want to take you to Palace Shopping Mall.
Means she's ready to spend on you.
Yeah.
That is the language.
Let's go, no.
Let's go.
Let's go, no. It's discussion time.
You see, it could
So wait, if your boyfriend ever texted you that way, babes, let's go here. When you get there, you are going to discuss.
No, I think in the conversation, I'll jokingly say that, oh, I have money.
Yes.
Then you'll be like, oh, I got you, no problem.
I got you, babe. That's the real deal.
It's a vibe that's
Yes.
there, like.
Hello, babe. I want to.
But at least as a man, you should go prepared because you don't know what can happen.
Yeah.
And the lady too has to be prepared
because you don't know men
anything.
moving mad. Yeah.
Landon,
Anything can happen.
This whole thing we are discussing, I think it boils down to the point that if you love your spouse, your partner very well, you just think, you don't even think about it.
Like I said, I took time to actually create scenarios. So we're going to like at least the last two scenarios and then we'll come to a consensus. Now, in this scenario, who pays the bill? Okay, so Akosia, you're in a relationship with her, maybe during dating, and then she is like, she's there and then you call. No, she calls you to say, oh, babes, I think we've been dating for some time. How about I move in with you? Who pays the bill?
When she moves in. It's your apartment. I can be removed anytime. So maybe
really?
you should
But
pay
Really, you having that intention is
you could pay the fixed cost, right?
rent?
And then I can do, the food
Stuff.
and stuff like that.
So
yeah.
it's
But
all
It's your
communication.
apartment,
It's all
it's your
communication
name.
because before you are coming in, we should be able to talk fully about everything that's
It's your
supposed to happen.
apartment.
It's my apartment.
So would you have a conversation with her? Immediately she texts you and say, babes, I want to move in with you. We've been dating for like 3.
The reason is we've been dating for 3 years.
No, maybe she feels, oh, we've been dating for some time. I'm not comfortable. Maybe you live at East Legon or Cantonment. Let's be realistic here. You live at East Legon, Cantonment. She's living somewhere. I don't want to mention other places. And then she's living somewhere.
Okay. Somewhere not in the estates.
And then she goes like, oh, baby, I'm to know like connection in New York means me traffic and things. So I'm thinking I want to move in with you.
And you think as a man, we being in a relationship, I don't know when I should offer you to come.
Do you know there are some ladies who don't communicate? Like certain things that they like to carry every burden on their own. Yeah. They all.
But let's just say she's communicating. My thing is that with or without me, those bills were there.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? So I'm just coming to add, and something like the food when I go out, toilet roll, something like that, I can contribute.
Toiletry.
But I don't think that
You are coming to share the fee.
the fees of the apartment
the rent,
can
maybe,
be,
no.
kicked out anytime.
Of course.
Okay, but the other grocery stuff.
That one self, I will
Yeah,
take.
if-
but then,
if you
as
have,
you
you
see,
help.
it's a common sense, Orlando.
Yeah.
You moved in with your boyfriend.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And he is literally paying everything,
Yeah.
taking care of bills and other stuff. So, as a woman, somebody we are preparing, and you are
You should be
showing
helping.
me
Yes,
that
you should help.
you are that woman. You are like, convincing me to get married to you. So I expect you to go
Ain't
to
nobody
town.
convincing you to do anything. Why is always this campaigning for wife material?
Of
and
course, that is
husband
what you guys
material?
have been doing.
At least if you're in a
So-
relationship, you should like that.
You go to town and you know that there are no toiletries in the house, and you go and you come back and you wait for me in bed, baby. And toiletries is not.
But do you know, in a typical Ghanaian home, women do that.
I won't go out.
Kojo Mpacho, Akolani school fees.
But just say, I'm not going out with that person.
You see,
And normally,
it's basically
it's
how
been-
you are with your husband or
Yeah.
wife. It's exactly.
But then you don't believe the whole thing where the Bible says, "Bema na tree." Oh, thank you. I mean, there's only this show that you can get this on. So now let's change the scenario around. You, at a point, feel like you need to move in with your girlfriend. Maybe, oh, she spec'd the whole place. She bought all her furniture. I'm really doing campaign for Home of Age.
At hers.
She really, I mean, they're sponsors of the show. Why not?
At hers.
Yeah, she went to Home of Age. She got the best furniture. She got everything, lighting and decor. And then she's like, babes, no, she's there. And then you text her. You want to move in with her. Probably maybe because of a job transfer or something. Now you go and join your girlfriend. Who pays the bill?
You share.
That scenario you share. But then when you're going to him, you were like, the bills were already there.
Because men's ego are fragile. You know, men. Admit it. You wouldn't be comfortable living in my house and I'm sorting out. All the men here wouldn't.
Oh, but there are some men who feel comfortable. Roy, wouldn't you?
No, I wouldn't. Ah, really?
They should just
So when you go, you will start paying for her rent.
some of them.
Probably her rent is way expensive than yours.
It wouldn't. It shouldn't.
It's not
be
necessarily
always
going
like
to-
automatic. You just go. You're going to pay everything at
You
that
just
spot.
make it nice and say, oh babe,
It
this for
should be
this
like-
month's own. Yeah.
Natural. like, it should be natural.
Roy, me,
You get it?
my moving in will be temporal. I don't think I will, but then even if I should,
At
it will be
least.
temporal.
Because
So
And
if
Marcus,
your wife is self-made
Exactly.
and has
Yeah, exactly. What happens if your wife lives in Canada? What happens if your wife lives in
I'm moving
Canada?
into Canada.
And then you want to go join her because
Oh, that is
that one is easy.
of course that one. I don't have a
You
home.
want to go out.
no, then he moves in, but who will pay the bill?
Oh, that means you share. Whether
We
you like it or
share.
not.
You have to
Yeah.
share.
Right?
Babe,
But then-
this amount. Oh, what do we do
And
about
their
it?
culture there, because the question is also based on culture. right?
Culture
They
and
have a very
religion.
50-50 culture.
They
Here
don't
we
have any
have
problem.
So, but then here she's in cantonment. Oh, baby.
moving.
You see,
What will you do?
first
I mean, things do happen. Obviously, something might happen. You might lose interest in where you are.
it will be
Or your wife
temporal.
does the hold.
It will be,
Period.
Your wife the hold.
it will be temporal because
Yeah, he can do it.
What if it's never? Let's
Why are women gold diggers then?
exactly. That's my question. Because you guys make it look like men make it look like women are.
Please use some because not all guys and ladies are.
You
good.
guys, the two of you, in this moment, have done yourself providers.
You see-
you are a little uncomfortable with the
babe,
woman having.
you will be comfortable. Your mom wouldn't. Your siblings wouldn't.
Wow,
Your big brother will be coming
that
like,
is
that's boys.
That is a very valid point. And also,
You will be okay, London. She will be okay because
Maybe she lives alone. Or
she lives. Yes,
that would be okay.
She
If
lives
she
alone.
lives alone.
She loves me.
You get
But
it.
the big brother, with a different. No.
yeah.
If it's either she is sheltering me for a while, for me to get put some things together and.
Which is
But-
another truth here.
Yeah,
Men
but-
marrying up
No.
is a little harder than women marrying up.
The big brother. Or do anybody like Ombu? That respect won't be there because you moved in to a lady. No,
Now you're comfortable.
and you are comfortable. They'll be like, what that?
So now, let me just end the scenario, then I'll ask you your last opinion, and then that is all. So let's put it in this scenario now. I've spoken about you, who is paying the bill on the dates and etc. Now, you've moved in, you guys are together, you've had the whole financial discussion, because obviously you both said, all of you said you're going to have financial discussion, which means I'm going to know how much you make in your, would you want the wife to know how much you make?
I don't care.
You also don't care?
No, I don't really care.
You don't really care? Okay.
Really care.
The reason why I'm like, I asked again is,
Don't
Really care, like.
So this is gonna see you know. Who go for the money?
the bank might give it to her. Maybe she made you next of kin.
No, like it should be open. I mean, if
Like,
somebody who have
anything like.
intentionally married though.
When you meet me, I'll probably tell you, or especially towards marriage, I'll tell you. But I don't think that maybe if I get a promotion, I'll specifically say, oh yeah, and this.
And now my salary has changed.
Yeah.
And really, that one it doesn't
promotion,
matter.
Yeah.
Oh babe, I got it because I think for all you know, that is the prayers.
Conversation, babes. Oh, my current job. I'm earning 7,000 Ghana cedis, obviously, and then 7,000 Ghana cedis, babes. That's how much I make. You also make maybe 10,000 Ghana cedis, or she makes 10,000 Ghana cedis, and then I go like, oh, hi, good news, babes. I just got a call from the TWL I Foundation or whatever, or I got a foundation gig, and then they promoted me based on my contribution to humanity. So now my salary from 7,000 Ghana cedis has been promoted or has been increased to 15,000 Ghana cedis.
News. It has to be brought to the house.
Akosia doesn't seem to be like.
It does.
She might tell you she's been promoted with her.
Of course, everybody knows that promotion comes with increase of allowance.
Oh no, but then you know here in Ghana, sometimes promotion doesn't come with the whole thing. Some people,
Sometimes.
they give you, Ghana, we give you the title. The promotion is the title, but it's not about the salary.
True allowance.
You
You see that thing, but then with an increment of 7,000 to 1,500, and you are hitting it from your husband.
It's not hiding, it's just not the main thing that I'll be discussing. If you ask me, also,
Payment comes in, who will now pay for that? He that probably.
Pay for what?
he will pay, that is not a discussion.